You should start saying, you know what I'm. Oh.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another live stream episode of Iron Panther Presents. Today, Stacey and I shall be discussing Tyler Perry's The Oval, season 2, episode 22, or shall I say, Scandal 2022, 2021, excuse me, because it was some scandal shit going on. What's going on? And I gotta say, I've said it before. I'm gonna say it again. Tyler Perry did it better. In certain instances, hold up. I'm gonna give you my evidence. Tyler Perry did some of this stuff better. Now, I'm not saying Shonda Rhimes could not take it to the professional, I should get an award level. That's not what I'm saying. But the foundation, let's get to the shooting. All right. So at the end of this episode, we got the obvious. Hunter gets out the beast, as they call the car, and he's about to get shot. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it, right? And for some reason, they want us to believe that Bobby Bottom, and Mad Max, who just got into a shootout with Kyle, how the fuck did any of that even get coordinated? We'll get to that later. But then Bobby rams his happy ass with a big ass professional military sniper machine gun and thinks he's going to make some random pop ass shots at the president with no preparation, no ranging, no selectors. He just like, I'm going to start shooting. I'm going to hit somebody at some point. And I was like, stop it. Now, what I'm saying is in Scandal, when Fitz got shot, it was like, oh my God, who shot the president? Right. But once you find out that it was the old ass Supreme Court justice because she's felt guilty about putting him in the White House, I'm like, this is the dumbest shit ever. Like, that was dumb as fuck.
I did like a scene where he was like, oh, just go to sleep. Go to sleep.
So let's put this two together. Let's make some lemonade. Let's make some lemonade. All right. So I'm saying Tyler Perry's reasoning that Bobby Bottom was like, I'm gonna kill the man who launched a predator drone strike on us makes sense. Like, that's reasoning. If he tried to kill me on American soil, I'm going to kill him on American soil. If that was his true motivation, I'm saying 2 points for Tyler Perry. He did something.
So did we see Bobby shooting?
It was heavily implied that it was Bobby because he left the firefight. He left the firefight with that sniper rifle, and then old girl asked Mad Max where he was going, and he said he's going to kill the president.
Okay, I thought that was Papa Pope's thing with his whole warning in the car.
So that
like you don't learn or whatever he was saying.
Okay, how about this? Now, Tyler Perry could pull this back and say that Bobby Bottom was just on his way and didn't get a chance to get there and set up. He could do that.
That would make sense.
Like he fucked up the last one, right? With Priscilla, and First Lady Hot Breath. But I'm hoping he got more sense because he's on the right track of doing something right now. And I would be impressed if he pulls this one off. I'd say. So let's talk about the pillow over the face. All right. So in this episode, we get the first and last scene, I'm pretty sure, of Victoria's dad, hashtag First Lady Hot Breath, as he's dying in the bed conveniently, giving his Papa Pope inspired "You are a boy" speech to President Hunter. What did you think of said great actor's monologue?
It just needed the extra like the way Papa Pope did it. He did it with his chest, you know what I'm saying? Maybe because the dude is sick, he's like, I can't really like give it all, but it was definitely inspired. That whole, with his daughter, oh, you can do better, the same way he was talking to Olivia, how you gonna aim so low as the president, you beautiful gorgeous white man, I gave you the White House speech. Like, yeah.
Almost word for word. Short of, look here, Hunter, you are a boy. Now, the difference is, one, the actor who did, he's very low key. Like any role he doesn't raise his voice. That's just how he does it. You know what I'm saying? Number two, he's supposed to be dying. But yeah, he's not Papa Pope. He's not Samuel Jackson. Like he ain't bringing that kind of energy.
Right. That whole Jason killed my wife revelation, like he knows everything that's going on. Like what is happening?
And how the fuck is Hunter and Victoria trying to act like they knew that too? They did not know that. Okay. Like they just found that shit out and they're like, well, you know, sometimes Jason does wild shit. You know what I'm saying? I know. Like, I'm like, and then basically Jason will be murdered and Papa Pope's last action on earth will be that, because that's what he said. He said, when you get a roach like that, you step on it and be done with it. So I'm expecting to see Jason fly away off this thing in hopefully a very violent way. Like I'm saying. Also, that being said, notice he made no mention of his granddaughter, who's supposedly in the prison type Hogwarts school for hoes. And I'm like, they just acting like that don't exist. I'm like, it puts some respect on this character's name. Act like, you know, she died. Act like she died there. I mean, it's fucked up, but let's just end it so we can be done with it, because she's not coming back. I mean, short of, you know, Power Book 2 kicking her off, and even then, I'm pretty sure she'll be like, "I'll be homeless first."
After season 2.
Look, they in for the long haul. All right. One day she's gonna be like, "I'm pregnant." Anyway, we're getting off track. We'll do this. We'll do this in November when the show comes back. What I'm saying is, all right, I was like, to Scandal, Hunter should have been when Hunter should have been like, "We'll see about this, Daddy," and just choke the shit out of him right there in the bed with the pillow sitting next to him. Like that would have been like, "I'm gonna end this right now before you kill my son." What happened to telling Daddy or father-in-law to kill Elisa?
Elise?
Elise.
Oh, Ellie.
Ellie, excuse me. Remember, because Hunter was like, "She's a danger to national security. Please mention that to your father when we meet him." And that didn't happen either. But yeah. So Hunter and First Lady Hot Breath like fighting in the car. I was kind of disappointed because pilot episode they were whooping the shit out of each other.
Better, much better.
Yeah. So maybe maybe Hunter was like, I don't want to beat this woman's ass again. I don't want to be that dude. So let's just hold each other's hands and go back.
Why wouldn't the windows be tinted?
That's number 2 bullshit. The windows, in fact, are tinted because if you look at the windows, they're tinted. Like even in that moment, they were dark. So Donald getting in the car talking about that the president's vehicle's windows aren't tinted don't make no kind of damn sense. Like there's no OPSEC to that. Like they would be tinted so no one could, know which vehicle he's in and try to murder him. Like that's not the parade vehicle, which look what happened to JFK. You know what I'm saying? Like that is the protection vehicle. So they really should be tinted. But again, how did Daddy, Victoria know all that shit? What's his name? Did we ever get the daddy's name? Fucking Tyler Perry, bro. Like basic shit, Tyler. Like you got to know the name of the character who's threatening the presidents and the first lady, that his mere presence, his life is holding back all the evil forces that will come for Hunter and come for his daughter, Victoria. Like, it was definitely that. It was definitely that Papa speech. Anyway, we probably won't see him again. So thank you, sir, for your contribution to this bullshit show. You elevated it for an episode, and we appreciate you.
You got 2 good minutes.
You know what? Okay. So I'm gonna say this is a very good episode. There's others. All right. So anyway, there's two scandal moments. President being shot. Back it up. This easily could have been President Fitz with first girlfriend Olivia Pope. Remember when she moved into the White House? And then Daddy Pope comes and it's like, you is a boy. Like you are, baby, you are better than this piece of shit. Like, I mean, it easily could have happened in Scandal. Easy. And it should have been, really. It should have been. Especially once you get into the whole, I had an abortion and that bullshit. Like, the show just really went to crap after all that. But anyway, let's ask some basic and logical questions. Where were Mad Max and Bobby Bottom heading to when they got attacked by Kyle and crew? Where did Kyle get the crew from? And how did either one of them know where the other was going to be at that moment?
I don't know, because the phone they had was supposed to be untraceable. So,
And then Bobby Bottom immediately was like, I got to call Lily. General Martin told you, do not call anyone but the team members. He said that. And this motherfucker's like, you know what? I gotta call my Lily. Now remember,
what?
that Lily, in fact, told Bobby told Lily that to help him coordinate an assassination on the president. He was like, let me know when the president, because remember she said, I'm gonna go meet the first lady. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And then his whole thing, Bobby told Max that Lily was gonna help them get the intel on how to find to track the first lady and the president's movement so they could assassinate them. That's how that was supposed to go. Now that didn't happen, as we obviously saw. But if Lily was there, so she generally could said, hey, baby, president and first lady are heading out. She had no idea when they were coming back home. So where were they going when they got ambushed by Kyle? Because General Martin said the next order of the plan was that Sam was supposed to collect all the information possible about the presidents. So let's back this up. General Martin is having a meeting, but let's start with the marriage counseling bullshit scene. General Martin did not say anything Sam was not already doing. Sam was done with First Lady Hot Breath already, and he was trying to get back with his hardhead ass wife already.
Mm-hmm.
So what did that accomplish? Nothing. Then we get to the team meeting where said General Martin does not tell Sam nor anyone else in the room, or Sam in particular, actually, hey guys, Sam, before you go gather evidence on the president, here is the evidence that your wife gave to me already, and it came from the late Diane. None of this was discussed.
We still don't know what was in that package.
We still don't know. Fuck me, man. It doesn't make what was in the pack. It should have been the panties. The only thing Diane had was the panties of Ellie, who she thought belonged to Denise, and she was getting them analyzed to prove, as she said in the press conference, right? At some point, she said there's DNA evidence that some unknown white man was having sex with a girl in these panties, and she's dead, and I'm gonna figure out who it is. So I'm like, none of that was discussed in this meeting. So Sam is thinking that him by himself is going to gather up all the evidence needed, and somehow he don't have to talk to his wife, or that the wife is helping or even involved, that Priscilla is even involved in any of this, does not get brought up. We find out that apparently Diane died of heroin overdose, which doesn't make, that means Kyle injected her with heroin after he tortured her. So she should have bruises and stuff from all the shit he was doing to her, that he was fucking her up in that White House. So like, how is that not recognized into the medical exam of this woman?
The same reason they said grandma died of a heart attack.
Right.
Even though she was choked out.
She was choked to death in front of her flight attendants, and who somehow did not pay attention to any of this.
Papa Pope knew. So hey.
I was like, and then he's like, he didn't do nothing this whole time, huh? He's like, these people killed my wife, but shit happens. I guess.
Like I could know it.
I canceled that bitch. I'm gonna get another one. Anyway, there's a lot of bitches. There's a lot of bitches in this show. Let's get to First Lady Hot Breath. Being read. Do they still use that word? Read. She was read by Priscilla.
Yes.
As
Richard stated there.
He moved that knife though. He was like, ain't gonna be no stabbing. That's what's not gonna happen. It was hard to watch. I was at the gym when I was watching. I had to close my eyes. I couldn't see like Priscilla just shitting on Victoria. Like, I mean, everything she said was true. I love the line of, if you keep on fucking with me, I'm going to publish a book that's going to put this administration on its knees the way you were. I was like, oh, that's right. I think the only comeback could have been Victoria saying, yeah, but your husband loved it though. You know what I'm saying? Since you weren't doing your job, somebody had to step in and suck that dick. You know what I'm saying? It just had to be the first lady. I felt Priscilla was channeling Veronica Harrington to a point. And I was like, I can see it. Like, she's like, I'm going thug. I'm taking off my wig. She should have took off a wig. She should have took off her shoes, earrings, and been like, bitch, we're about to do this. She should have asked Richard for some Vaseline and just been like, fuck it. Like, we about to do this right now. Just put some Crisco on her. She's like, I ain't got no Vaseline. There's got to be some olive oil around here somewhere. And be like, let's get to it. And then have Victoria back up like, hey, I'm not about that life.
Yes.
I would say. Then Victoria, First Lady Hot Breath, gets read by Lily.
Yes.
I feel the perfect comeback to Lily, who's married to a gay man who has the audacity to tell a woman that you're too masculine and that's why your husband is like, bitch, if you were more masculine, maybe your husband would be fucking you instead of my Secret Service staff.
That would have been a good comeback, yes. But she is masculine.
All right.
She can bring it down a notch. Yeah.
Okay. I would say aggressive. I don't know. Masculine is a different term. Like trouble
is used interchangeably. Yes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like trouble in All the Queen's Men is masculine. Yes.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
So anyway, it was a good read. Victoria got shit on not once but twice, back to back.
She couldn't say that because it was all true.
It's all facts. You know what I'm saying? She couldn't say nothing. But that dress that Lily put her in looked ridiculous to me. I mean, maybe I don't know a lot about women fashion, but she looked dumb as fuck. Like I thought she was doing some kind of JFK's wife stuff. Like that's how I felt. Like she was going back to those days. Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis was her name. That's right. Because she married two rich men. That one was smart. She's like, I fuck up. After a president, I go for a billionaire. I mean, why would I go back to a regular dude?
How could you?
How could you? That's a step down. I mean, I know. Anyway, we getting all off track. So no, I was like, I thought that was, yeah, their dress was ridiculous. Also, remember, Lily said, "Oh, I already got my assistant coming with dresses." She said that. Then 2 minutes later, because she said, "Hey, I would like to see some of these designs," right? When she looked at that bullshit book and acted like she found something, Lily said, "Oh yeah, my assistant, who we've never seen, for the record, it's like, hey, my assistant is coming with outfits already." Then 5 minutes later, Victoria goes, "Hey, let me know when your person gets here. I already told you that my person's coming." So, like, we already had this conversation. I was like, attention to detail. Because obviously Lily was not going to sit there all day and wait for this person to get there, which she did not. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm sorry. I take that back. She actually was there, right? Because she and Victoria walked into the room with Donald and Hunter before they left. So that they actually were all four together. Because when Hunter and Victoria left, Donald and Lily were still in the room and they kissed each other and left. So I was like, and where was the assistant? Since we had to bring up this bullshit assistant, where was that? Donald, in true scandal format. "Hey, Zach, how you doing? Yes, we are here early. Always ready to serve you with entertaining words." Donald was definitely channeling Cyrus in this. using his dick to not get one, but two assassins to handle his business.
Just trying to remember why did what's his name have to die?
Because Donald was jealous. Hey, thank you, Keith. How you doing? Because Donald was jealous that Kyle was fucking him.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, okay.
And even his lover knew that. Remember?
Yeah, he peeped game. Yeah,
He was like, oh, he must really be jealous of you. He's like, whatever.
Yeah,
And then he's like,
oh, he's so cute.
He's like,
I thought he was gonna fuck him first and then kill him. The way he was acting.
I thought he was. Well, he tried. I think he tried. I think if Dale would have been like, I'll take a 5-minute break and break you off, I think he would have got some and then killed him personally.
Yeah, and if old girl didn't come back in talking crazy.
Yeah.
They let this white man work in the hood.
What kind of racist shit? Like, Tyler, what are we doing with this bullshit right now? Like, and since when did he work in the fucking trap house hood? Like, I didn't know that. I mean, there were a lot of hood type characters when the door got broken into. I mean, I'm surprised.
Maybe that's how he's peddling drugs to the community, which never was a thing.
Which never became a thing. So Zach says the general tore into Sam. You are absolutely correct, sir. When he said he said, I'm beating myself up already. You need to stop beating yourself and start beating off. I was like, thank you, sir. That's real military talk, though, right there. Like, that's real military talk. I was like, any military person would say, you beat your dick before you cheat on your wife. I was like, good work, Tyler Perry. I know you didn't write that shit. Some military person probably helped you do that. But I was like, you beat that dick, man. That's how you stay faithful, or at least busy. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's get back to the murdering of Dale. Since when were the condoms behind the dresser? Behind the counter. Remember when they were on aisle 5 or some shit? Remember that?
I guess once Kareem and what's her name?
Sharon.
Sharon, yes.
Sharon.
I'm like, since they were raw dogging in the pharmacy, I guess they figured we'll move it by the counter, so next time we'll actually use one because
easy access.
Yeah. We don't want the Plan B pill, which she apparently never uses anyway.
And what happened to Victoria taking the Plan B pill? Bet. Also, I know this may be going a bit far, but I gotta say it anyway because that's what I do. This is the first time I've seen any reference to gay man sex that involved lubrication. The fact that he said, I need condoms and I need lube, I was like, you know what? He didn't say spit, because that usually would be how this goes. We've seen that in several shows.
I think it's a COVID thing.
If he takes those condoms and that lube and fucks Donald, I will laugh my ass off. Like, they need to connect this. They need to connect it
with that big old blue box that says condoms on it, right on the shelf.
Extra large. for him. Notice how the black woman didn't even see the white man standing there. Like, he was not only white privilege but invisible. Like the special ops guy, he put his hat on, just walked around. She didn't even acknowledge his existence. I'm like, how do you not? Also, when you shoot someone 4 times, there's blood, brains, and everything on that wall.
She should have heard gunshots. But I guess since you're in the hood, it's just,
That's just a Tuesday. But Dale should have been splattered all over those walls. All over those walls. And I was like, that made no sense. Because she's like, oh, where did he go? I guess he left. She did not move forward to even touch the counter. She did it from a distance. So she conveniently said that she never.
She's like, where is he?
I was like, this is too much.
He's right there.
He's dead ass. He took a lot of bullets. He ain't alive. But I was like, he's right there. Oh, hold up. Woo! We got to talk about Barry. We got to talk about Vigilante. I'm getting my hood niggas together and we're riding.
My daughter. Gotta go get my daughter.
Why didn't Dre never do that? Why didn't Dre ever say, bruh, I'm getting my whole crew. I'm getting 2-bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting Spanky and we're going to ride on Kanan and go get my daughter. Like, Barry was like, I'm taking the entire hood with me.
His daughter.
Remember when he was about to throw out the window?
Yeah, but he didn't know until he walked in and saw Kanan dangling the little girl.
At some point, he should have been like, we got to kill Kanan. Like, he's loose cannon. Like, he almost killed my daughter. Like, anyway, I'm getting off track.
Instead of killing Julio, that's who he should have been killing.
That's true. That's because Stacey got to think for Julio. But we're getting off track. All right. I'm talking about Barry, who called up the entire hood, and we're doing this for Pinky. You're not doing this for Pinky because...
First of all, $100,000 for like 20 dudes isn't a whole lot of money, is it? Like, that's only $5,000 a piece.
That's more than these hood niggas got now. Let's put that in perspective. Also, how are there any hood niggas left? Robert beat up all of them. Richard beat up all of them.
And why did dude say we're gonna do this for Picky? Like, what did Picky got to do with this shit?
Nothing. He was killed by Dale. No, I mean by Kyle. He was killed by Kyle. But I'm saying, you remember when Richard walked in, Equalizer style, whooped all their asses, and then fucking Kyle shot him. Like, I mean, how many people are even left? But then Nancy got the audacity to be like, just leave it to your daddy. I'm like, bitch, you the reason my kid ain't even here.
But leave it to Richard did a fine job going to the hood and taking out 4 dudes. Just let Richard do what he do. Butler by day, assassin by night.
Dude. But Barry got the crew. He's about to ride up in there. He
has his little ninja outfit on.
Oh, you see that? I was like, oh shit, he got the legit ninja outfit on. I was like, but I would say these are the clothes that Richard and Nancy brought to him. So he didn't like, I'm suiting up. If he would have put on those clothes, I would have been like, you taking this shit too far, bro. Like way too far. But no. I gotta see it. I gotta see Barry and Hood crew show up to the fucking Rakadushi compound and Daikon just kill them all. Like, this is how he's leaving that show. Daikon, Andre, all of them coming out with fully automatic machine guns and just killing all of them. And being like, we'll just bury the bodies in the back, just like all the Queen's men.
And then, what's the big guy? They'll just chop him up and put him in the trunk. Splat.
Hey, under the wood. And you can't see the bodies because of the wood. I since Ruthless apparently is never going to come back, right? I need the highest to come out with the bat and go straight Negan on Barry. That's what I want. Give me a Negan scene where the highest by himself just murders Barry, and then fucking Ruth has to watch and just be like, watch this, because that's what happened in the Walking Dead. It's like, oh man, she had to watch her man get beat up, man, killed by Negan. That's real fucked up. I had to stop watching after that. It got too real. I was like, I'm out. But anyway, Barry needs to die because this is some of the dumbest shit he's ever done. Because Daikon is not
his daughter.
But again, good. I do understand the reasoning, right? It does make a little bit of sense, right? But you call the authorities, bro. Like, you not remember what happened to Waco? Like, that shit didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, it's not like if any of Barry Hood niggas were like former military special ops guys in the Marines, and they could like infiltrate into said camp, then maybe he would have a chance. But they riding up in vehicles in a convoy, they're just gonna get shot. Let's just say that, right?
I found out the name of that stuff, but I can't remember it.
You looked it up?
No, I just happened to have been listening to a YouTube video. Guys were going down to Colombia and they were blowing stuff in their faces and knocking them out and robbing them.
All right, Keith, Zach, we need to help Stacey stop looking at random shit on the internet. This ain't good for her. All right, and then she comes up with this random shit on the thing. I don't know what she's talking about. You know what I'm saying? I try not to get involved when Stacey says wild stuff like this because I want you. We do not support these things that Stacey's saying on this channel. Like, that's not what we do. We're not.
I'm saying you're supposed to do it. I'm just saying I heard the name of it.
What time of day were you watching this?
It was within normal human hours.
Was the sun up? No.
No.
See, then it's not good look. It's not a good look, Stacey. We gotta do better. We gotta make better internet choices, is what I'm saying. Anyway, all right. I just gotta see. We gotta see where this is going. All right. We gotta see how to. I think Hunter will be in the
vice president.
Yeah. You ain't no damn vice president. Hey,
You know
no.
what? Donald's gonna take over.
Exactly. Somehow, and this is how Donald moves into the position. Because remember, last season it was like it's a dynasty.
Donald might be behind all this shit. To be honest,
what?
He might be forming a coup.
What? Like that would be awesome. The fact that Donald, right, and that's why he's fucking all the Secret Service agents so they can help him like come up, with the team to overtake the president.
What is that about? He was like, "You still love me? Oh, I still love you." Like, what is he doing?
I don't. What's Donald doing?
Yeah, because he apparently is. He's telling these people he loves them.
He does what he's like Cyrus. He does what's necessary to get people to do what he needs them to do. I mean, he don't love them. I mean,
and that includes dick.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta give the dick. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I want Kyle and said new dick getter to fight over Donald. That's what I want to see. I want
got a vice president. Oh, nice.
No. He said Perry cast one. He said that right, Zach. You saying he should cast someone to be vice president? He ain't got no vice president. He said they should all of a sudden cast one. I do. I do.
A statement or a question?
That's a question. No, Perry cast someone. I'm
saying that he did cast somebody.
Talk to me. Are you saying they cast someone to play vice president? Is that what you're saying?
Maybe bringing what's his face?
Who?
The president-elect.
Oh, Charles
from the have and have nots. Yeah.
I would love to see a crossover. I'll take that. I'll take that for and then Victoria can start fucking him. If I read the article, if read article, you did. Could you send us the link to that article or please, Zach? Because I would like to see who's going to be vice president. Cast someone. You're saying that he should, as you're agreeing with us that they should cast someone to play vice president. Also, there's a delay in all this. They cast someone already for season 3. Got it. Thank you. There's a delay in all this.
Or maybe the actor that plays Hunter was like, "Let me get off this sinking ship."
Please,
like, okay, we'll kill you off, and then we'll bring you vice president.
And the son. So they can't kill everybody. We clearly think Jason's not going to make it. So if he's dead, and then apologized. Ellie's boyfriend almost apologized for hitting the man on top of the head. Like, you're about to rape my girlfriend. Like, of course I had to do something to you. So it was that was crazy. Sharon, let's talk about Sharon. Let's talk about this hood bird. Is that too many terms putting together?
Huh?
Have smart chicken head.
I wouldn't. That's going too far. I guess giving a little bit too much credit.
I mean, she did go. Wasn't she in med school or something?
How's that working out for her? But yeah, okay. Let's talk about a half smart chicken head who can't figure out that a man who's abusing you is not a good choice. And if you got to take the man who was cheating on you, who has his own place, own his own business, you don't have health care, but you are closer to it.
Let's fuck Hunter and get you some Hunter care.
Yeah, get oh shit. Hey,
Singleton.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. All right, so we gotta look these names up. All right, thanks for that, Zach.
Yeah. Of course he light-skinned it. Never seen this man in my life.
That's how Tyler Perry keeps it cheap.
His wife is cute.
All right, well, that's good. I'll look at it after I get done. But yeah, I definitely was like Sharon was very much disappointing, and I'm sad that Kareem is working this hard to save someone that don't want to be saved. Like, so she expects that he's gonna pay for her to live in his place while she's still in love with her ex. That's what we're doing right now.
She was honest. I'll give her that.
She was, but she clearly needs some therapy, right? Like, if you were a man who's verbally and almost physically abusive, and you're like, this is where I need to be, though, Kareem can do better. Like, and what about your child, Kareem? Fuck Sharon. Get back with your ex-girl and your child. Damn it. I don't take people not taking care of the kids. That irritates the fuck out of me, man. Speaking of that, let's talk about Max. Mad Max making no effort to go see his child to the point that Kyle was able to kidnap said child, I'm assuming, which is why he had to sniff that cocaine before he walked in there and was holding the child ransom. Remember? Kyle was sitting outside of what I have to imagine is Max's kid's grandparents' house.
Oh.
And then Donald called him up and was like, you got to go do this. And he's like, it's a kid. And then he said national security. He hung up the phone. Kyle took a sniff of some cocaine, I'm assuming. And then by the end of the episode, he's saying, Max, you know, like stand down, or, you know, if you want to see your child again. So I'm assuming he kidnapped
About that kid.
or that fucking wife.
That kid. He only mentioned that kid one time.
Right? He was too busy getting them draws. Also,
hit dog hollering.
Huh?
A hit dog hollering.
that never came back to be anything. So also I want to recognize that firefight, that street firefight was actually pretty legit. I mean, you've seen some of the shit Tyler Perry has given us.
Where were they? They're just in the middle of the street gunning it. Like, let's
not do that. Let's not do that. All right, let's just give it that for the most part, it looked pretty choreographed and legit. All right, because
he put a little bit of money into this episode. He had the bulletproof car and all that stuff.
What Dodge Charger is bulletproof? I was like, you can kiss my ass, bro. But hey, you know, a lot of TV shows do that. A lot of TV shows pull that bullshit. That when the person has to get away, no matter what kind of piece of shit car they're in, it's always bulletproof. I'm like, no, the window should have smashed, the engine should be gone. Yeah, I really did like the fight. You remember the Hitman on Hitman fight in the Have and the Have-Nots, right? That was that bullshit. Like, I was like, so this is much progress. I was like, stop there. Like, what? Also, speaking of people who act like I haven't seen you and I don't give a fuck. Did you notice how Sam, who's supposed to be in charge of the Secret Service, how he was like, wow, Max, you're still alive? That's amazing, bro. I made no effort to come see you in the hospital or check on your family, but
you know you were sick.
Wow, you're not. I didn't come see you in the hospital. I just assumed you were still there. How's my family? Yeah, I didn't check on them either, but you know, fuck them. And Yuma, funeral, follow-up, nothing. Nope. Yeah, man, I was very disappointed about that whole interaction. Sam's also, I love Victoria's face when she saw Sam was not going to get in the car. How does Sam even still have a job? Like, I thought he got fired, and I thought Priscilla got fired. So, like, I mean, she's like, I ain't coming back to next week. No, bitch, you're not coming back because I fired you. Like, so you can get the fuck on. Like, you take as many times. She's like, I'm gonna take a week, maybe a couple weeks. You got the year because you are fired. Also, sexual harassment. So what I learned. Oh, hey, Priscilla Jones, how you doing? Thank you for joining us. For joining the family. When the person is in a position of power, it's already sexual harassment. Like the fact that Sam fucked First Lady Hot Breath, he was still a victim of sexual harassment because she is the first lady. Like, she easily could have got him fired. So he could go to the press and be like, yes, she sucked my dick, but I was the victim. And I'm
if he saved his boxers, he can do a Lewinsky. Like, her vaginal secretions are on my boxer.
You see this? Like, oh man. Hey, he's like, check my mouth. Because I think I didn't wash my face. So
Jason has the tape, so people like, look.
Jason, that's right.
Jason, we do it.
Right? Jason even has the tape. What? In fact, Ellie and Sam should do a class action sexual harassment lawsuit against the entire White House.
He should be impeached.
Just on that. But anyway, I know I did I love this episode. I really did. It brought me. It said this is what Scandal could have been better. I mean, obviously Shonda Rhimes would have did better, but Tyler Perry, he went there. Like he went there on a few things, and I was like, all right, I'm here for it. I want to see how this is gonna wrap up. They got 2 more episodes. I'm assuming they're gonna go to 24 for season.
This was the last one until season 3.
Really?
Because at the end they were like season 3 premieres October 12th.
Oh,
So this was the finale.
okay. Well then, good on you, bro. This is pretty good, Tyler. All right, you got
He's definitely done worse.
What's up?
He's definitely done worse. So
Yeah. Oh yeah. So once you set the bar that low, Tyler, anything's better than that. Anything's better than have nots. You shitted on yourself. Man, that was so bad. Terrible. But this one, I was like, you know what? I'll be back.
He put a little effort into it. I give him
Yeah. So we're gonna give you a couple points there, Tyler. Not many though. Not many. These characters are more. I can't believe I'm about to say this, man. This is about to hurt me. Oh man. But these characters are more rounded than all the Queen's men.
Okay.
Yeah. Or at least more relatable to me. How about that? Like I would say they're more relatable.
I can see that.
Yeah, anyway. So we gotta see where this is going. How about you, Zach? Priscilla, what did you think of the season finale? Keith, what did you think of the season finale? What do you want to see in season 3? Do you think Ruthless is coming back? Ever? Because it ain't looking good.
It was funny on our All the Queen's Men video. Well, the guy was like how terrible the show was, like how disgusting it was. I was like, you clearly ain't watch Ruthless.
Right? I said that when I finally got through the comments. I was like, bro, you have never watched Ruthless, right? Because Tyler Perry loves himself some dick.
I mean, at least with a stripper show, you know you coming in to see some dick.
Right? I mean, what did you think you were about
Ruthless,
to see?
I was like, what is happening?
What is happening? Did I smell your dick for what? Like, how did we get to dick smelling? Like, help me out. Like, I don't understand. It was a lot happening. It was a lot happening. All right. So that is the video. Thank you everyone who joined us for the live stream. I know we did not schedule it, but hey, you gotta stay flexible, right? If you are new to this channel, please subscribe to this channel. You can like on the video, comment on the video, share the video. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. With your help, we will be able to achieve this goal. And we thank all of you for participating. We got a lot more live streams coming. We got What If you're a Marvel fan, we got that. Tomorrow, you want to do another episode of All the Queen's Men? You got time?
In the afternoon.
Yeah, because I'm probably gonna do What If today, if not tomorrow, but then definitely Friday. What about Friday?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got Friday. Then we do Saturday and Sunday with Kim. So we can do that. But anyway, guys, we're gonna wrap it up. Anything else you want to talk to us about, please put it in the comments of this video as we say goodbye. And I'll say goodbye to Stacy because that's the only way I know how to end these.